Hey, show me Fast Coop, and I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get to this stood of the crib. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. These social media streets have been going bonkers, bro. You feel me? My last video, I kind of fired off at 21 Savage because his album got him the new nickname 21 Average. You understand me? Only sold 53,000. You feel me? You know, he got the cooties from that boy Jeffrey, also known as Young Thug. So I wanted to talk about that. But, you know, 21 Savage did something that I really like, and he's under fire for it, and I'm not feeling it. 21 Savage, he released some tweets, man. And in some of those tweets, he just talked about the negativity in the streets. He talked about the trauma. He talked about the issues. All the stuff that we hate about the streets, he talked about that. And he focused on the fact of we need to run with the movement. F the streets. We need to run with the movement. F the streets. Also, you may have heard another rapper from New York say something similar to this. The streets are a myth. Shout out to Troy Ave. We didn't listen to Troy Ave when he said this 4 or 5 years ago. Troy Ave already told us what it is. Like, for 21 Savage to be under fire for saying F the streets is crazy to me, because it's like, niggas really don't want to see you grow up, bro. The nigga been in the streets his whole life. He not even from this country. You understand me? He was a migrant here thugging in the streets of Atlanta. He was able to make it through his music. And when he started to pick up the issues and started to catch on to what was really going on in the streets, it's cool when you're young. Everyone's rapping about it. It's lit. It looks fun. You want to explore. You want to do this, that, and the third. It's like, yeah, man, like, it's like when you a kid, you want to grow up. You want to be an adult. And then when you're an adult, you find out how whack it is. And then you want to be a kid again. That's the same exact scenario with the streets. You want to see what's out there in the streets, and then you find out it's whack. And then when people tell you it's whack, you feel upset because you in the streets. Now, after 21 Savage said this, you got a bunch of people who hit the net and they feeling away. They feel like they've been targeted by 21 Savage. 21 Savage said F the streets. He didn't say F you. He didn't say F your life. You got Boosie hitting the internet. You got Cartel Bo hitting the internet. You got Money Man hitting the internet. You got Rollo hitting the internet. Now, Rollo's been speaking in defense of what 21 Savage has been saying. Rollo's pretty much saying, nigga, I ran it up in the streets. I did more than all you niggas put together. You niggas ain't did what I did, bro. And if a nigga like me is saying F the streets, then it's F the streets. You understand me? I ran up millions. You niggas ain't ran up millions in these streets. You didn't do that. You understand me? Now, aside from that, who else we got chiming in? We got Fabio Foreign. We got 6ix9ine. Like, we really got the whole industry talking about it. All the blogs is picking it up, and it's a conversation. Even Offset jumped in and he said, yeah, like, that's a powerful movement. I'm behind that. You understand me? Now, this is my problem with the small-minded individuals who are taking this the wrong way. They feel like, oh, F the street. So you saying F everything that you went through to become a star? Like, it was lit when it was lit, but once y'all started getting in controversial situations where you in the interrogation room and you being interrogated and you not performing how a street nigga should, that's when you want to say F the streets? You feel me? How about when, you know, Gunna was going through what he was going through, and then y'all was calling him a rat and saying this, that, and the third about him? How come it wasn't F the streets then? Understood. I give them that. In that perspective, they got that. But understand this. We've been saying the streets is dead. We've been saying this. It's just 21 Savage, he put the emphasis on it. He got influence. He got power. After he said it, YFN Lucci said it, G Herbo said it, Young Thug said it, and so on. You understand me? The street niggas said it. Now, you got Honeycomb Brazy saying, listen, man, like, I'm from the street. This is all I know. Y'all don't even rock with me for real. The streets is all I got. You understand me? So we got artists like that. But what Honeycomb Brazy is not able to consider in his mind is that, bro, you lost your grandparents to the streets, my brother. Like, your grandparents died in the streets because of the issues that you had in the streets. Like, they would still be here had the streets not been involved. You understand me? The streets are cancer. That's like a nigga saying, I love cancer. Have you ever heard someone say, I love cancer? Right? Have you ever heard someone say, I love cancer? No. Cancer takes people's lives away. Cancer ruins people's lives, bro. Ruins not even the person that is infected with cancer, not even the person carrying cancer. It affects the people that are around the person that's carrying cancer because they are connected to this person and that person's suffering. So now they're suffering. And that's the same thing the streets is doing. We are suffering from this. Nigga, your son jump in the streets and then he get his head blown off. Mama gonna struggle. Mama gonna struggle. Daddy gonna struggle. You understand me? Sis gonna struggle. The kids is gonna struggle. The hood gonna struggle. The community gonna struggle. The school gonna struggle. Everyone's gonna be affected by this situation. It's even worse than cancer, in my opinion. You know why? You want to know why? Because one person dying in the streets can affect so many other people, bro. Just all it takes is one person to start a war. There's niggas out here busting each other's head over women in these streets, over chump change in these streets, over colors in these streets, over stepping on somebody's shoes in these streets, over blocks that we don't even own in these streets. This is what niggas is getting their head blown off for. And now we just talking about the male perspective. Let's talk about the female perspective. Let's talk about the women that get raped. The women that get, it rhymes with the word progressed, if that's even a word. Let's think about that. It rhymes with that word. Starts with an M, right? All that happens in the streets. These girls, they go to 304 work. They go to the OF route. They start taking calls. They having kids young. They abandoning their kids. They're strung out on drugs. You understand me? Why ain't niggas talking about the bad part? Everyone wants to highlight, oh, he got diamond chain. He sold platinum plaques. He sold packs. He got numbers on the billboards. He got whatever you want to awards. He got all of these accolades from the streets. You feel me? But what you guys aren't understanding, that is a very small percentage. That is not the majority. That is almost a point 0.01. You understand me? That's not the whole streets. That's not the entire hood. You know how many hoods don't got nobody who got money? You know how many hoods don't got nobody that's a celebrity? You know how many hoods just got a bunch of niggas who got their head blown off? You know how many hoods just got a bunch of people strung out on drugs? You know how many hoods got a bunch of single mothers? Oh, man. But nobody cares about that. I guess it's good. Like we ain't dedicate 60, 70 years to this, man. The Crips were founded in 1969. We in 2025. And niggas was thugging before that. You understand me? Since pictures was black and white, niggas was thugging. Niggas was in the streets since then. When is enough gonna be enough? Like the man D1 said, man, a shift is happening. Why can't we just shift it over, man? Why can't we just switch it up? Why? Why do you niggas want to be stuck? Why do you want to still be there? Why are you mad at 21 Savage? BlueFace. Oh, BlueFace. BlueFace said, I love the streets. BlueFace ain't even a real project nigga. BlueFace was going to the hood on weekends. You understand me? He had everything he needed growing up. Silver spoon. His mom was gorgeous. She was in music videos. She was getting gigs. She was getting piped down by niggas with bread. They wasn't going without. You understand me? But he would go to the hood on the weekends, man, and hang out with his big cousin. And his big cousin to show him stuff that he wasn't used to, that he caught interest in. And now what? He got his face tatted up after doing 2 years in prison, like he down the road for an M, like he down the road really fighting. You understand me? Like he really got them things under his belt. He got his whole face yadded up. For what? He just a mascot, bro. He just a mascot. It ain't like he just got schoolyard on his head. No, he got Chase Bank, Western Union, CVS, Walgreens, TD Bank. What you like? You can't tell me this nigga got common sense, bro. Like, and I like BlueFace, man. But for you to say I love the streets is like you saying I love seeing my homies die. I love to see my homies get deleted. I love you. Just think about this, right? If we didn't get involved in the streets, all the homies that wasn't here would be here right now, bro. You know how many niggas is gone because of drugs? You know how many niggas is gone because they got life in jail? You know how many niggas is gone because they got smoked? Imagine that. You could just say, you could press a button and say streets over and you can get all of that back. You wouldn't do that? You wouldn't protect the next generation and make sure that they don't have to go through what you went through. And that's why I know BlueFace ain't really go through nothing, bro. He just love the highlights of the banging. He love that, the squabbles, the missions. He love that. In there for 2 years. Only 2 years, bro. You didn't sit down for a 10-piece, bro. You wasn't in there for 15, 25. You ain't get hit with an elbow and have to appeal it to get back on the street. You ain't really one of them guys, bro. You could throw the mitts. We know that. But it's more than that, bro. It's more than that. Because last time I checked, there was a bunch of niggas who just pulled up to your event at the nightclub and you made sure your security ain't let them in. You made sure your security ain't let them in. Why ain't you just let them in the party? Niggas is so gangster, right? Niggas is so thugs, right? You love the streets that bad, so why ain't you let them niggas in the club, man? Tell me. I want to know. You understand me? This nigga BlueFace. Blue Lace. That's what we gonna call him. That boy Lace. He on that gray stuff, man. Now he on that blue stuff. You know they got dyes in it now. Percocets. Well, let me get my glasses for these niggas, man. Hold on. Let me get my glasses for these niggas. I'm tired of these niggas, man. Let me get my glasses for these niggas. Hold on. Lame ass niggas. Niggas is lame. Niggas is lame. I promise you, these niggas is lame. Don't fall for it, chat. Niggas is lame. These niggas is lame as shit. Don't fall for it, nigga. Don't fall for it. These niggas is lame, bro. These niggas is lame. Blue Lace, nigga. You so street. Why ain't you let them niggas get in the club, bro? You love the street so much. Why ain't you let them niggas get in the club when you was in there, bro? Have security make sure they can't get in. You use your rapper card right there. I love the streets. Just say I love to see my homies get deleted. I love to see my homies go to jail. I love being in jail. I love sleeping with men. I love sleeping next to men. Yeah. I love ducking the law. I love paying lawyers all my money. I love losing my friends. Yeah, I love women using me for what I have. I love dealing with people who don't deserve me. I love having a closed mind. I love that. You know what I mean? I love putting drugs into the community. I love it. I love it. I love how my people are getting strung out on drugs. I love it. Just say that, BlueFace. Blue Lace ass nigga. Tired of these niggas, man. These niggas got influence. They ain't doing nothing with it, bro. I'm tired of these niggas, bro. Like, you supposed to use your voice for good. You supposed to. And then when niggas use their voice for good, this is what they met with? Oh, man. I'm going to need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. We going to touch back on this, man. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. Please hit that like button. Please share this. This is a positive message. Help us, man. Help us get to where we need to get to. F the streets, man. F them. Ain't doing nothing for nobody. The crib.